Hello everyone, I hope that you guys are doing very well. Welcome back if you have been here before. If not, thank you for joining me today. My name is Carla and today I am going to be setting up September in my Passion Planner bullet journal. I will also set up my first week of September, which also has the last 2 days of August in it. And so it's going to basically be a two-way kind of plan with me with this. But right now I am using my August monthly to set up my September so I can check my spacing to see how many squares I have. I am using the graph journal from Passion Planner. I'm not using the dot grid. I had thought very briefly about switching to the dot grid this time, but I tell you what, I need those extra lines. I know some people think that the extra lines are kind of obtrusive and they just get in the way, but I'm really nervous about using a dot grid because I don't write in a straight line. So I knew that I needed the extra lines on the graph page. And to be honest, I kind of like the way it looks a lot better too. So one thing that I have found out about myself over the past year is I really truly need daily planning in my life. And so that's part of the reason that I started using this bullet journal, is because I didn't really like a lot of the layouts of the already printed, companies that came out with type of daily planners. I used Passion Planner daily for a really long time, but it just had a lot of extra stuff in it that I didn't really utilize. And I honestly felt like it was just wasted space. And my daily planning is very minimal. It's very basic. I'll be setting up daily later in this video, so you'll be able to see how I set it up. But it's pretty much just an hourly timeline and a to-do list. And so right now I am referring to my planner on the left. I created a future log in my other bullet journal because I could only fit 3 to 4 months depending on the layouts in one planner at a time. And I knew that I needed to have all of the other months of the year, especially because of my kids with activities in school. Last year, we did do remote learning for school and both of the kids stayed home. However, that was not an option this year. And so I had to send them to school, and that involves a lot of things. They have different activities each day, so I need to make sure that they get dressed appropriately. They have a lot of after-school activities now. And so I am referring to my future log on the left in order to lay down all of my activities on my new September monthly, which is the planner that I'm working in right now on the right. The stickers that I am using are all from the Caffeine and Paper Co. It's not the in front of it, is just Caffeine and Paper Co. And so I'm using all of those because they're really tiny, they're really minimal. Most of them are black and white, and they all fit really well in my tiny spaces that I've created. And so I'm just going through and I'm transferring all of my stuff from my future log on my old bullet journal to my new bullet journal here. I need some coffee. Apparently I can't talk. But I'm just going to go ahead and transfer all of my stuff. And of course, you always have to look for the right sticker. And sometimes there just are not enough stickers in the world for all the things that we need. And so I'll just go ahead and transfer everything here. And then once I'm done with this, I am going to set up my sidebar. You'll see me on my sidebar also put down my to-dos and my goals. Now, I'm not going to actually write any of those in here today in this video because a lot of my goals come from my MakseLife, which is my goal setting planner. And I have not done my September goals yet. And so I'm hoping to get those done in the next couple of days. And then if I need to, I will transfer them over here. My MakseLife is a really big chunky planner. It's a 7x9. It's got a huge 2-inch O-wire binding type coil, and it really can't leave my house. And so I like having my goals set in my A5 bullet journal because if I do need to see something when I'm out of the house, I know that this planner will be with me and I know that I can quickly reference something. We're working on a lot of stuff within our home. Most of it is landscaping, and so a lot of my goals are going to be regarding the yard and landscaping. And so if I need to buy something or get some additional rock or landscape matting, I can have that all written down in one space in my planner, and it's easy to throw in my bag and take with me as well. So you'll notice that I'm also using a ton of stickers. I have not used a lot of stickers in this bullet journal, mainly because I've just wanted it to be very simple, very quick, and on the go. But I actually kind of organized all of my stickers a couple of weeks ago, and it is astonishing at how much I have collected over the past 3 years or so since I've been in the planner community. And so I'm trying really, really hard to get through all of my sticker stock. And so that's why I've pulled out some stickers, and I'm going to just be using them as much as I can to just use them, because I've been hoarding them for several months. And so now my September is done, and then I'm going to start setting up my weekly and daily pages. So the weekly layout that I have, I basically copied the Hobonichi layout with the Hobonichi Weeks, which is basically 7 horizontal rectangles and then a sidebar with all of the things that I need to get done within that week. You'll also see me put down my menu plan in addition to something called specials. So like I said before, my kids have school activities and they're both on opposite schedules, which is fun. And so I have to keep track of which things that they're doing each day. So that way I know that they're dressed appropriately for their PE days or their art days. And so I can just kind of put them in junky clothes. And so now I am going to set up my daily pages, and I basically just do an hourly timeline on the left side from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then I will go ahead and put some tasks over on the right side. A lot of my tasks I pull from my weekly to-dos, which I haven't quite done yet, but I also do a lot of home chores and maintenance. I usually have a routine of what to do on each day as far as house cleaning goes. And so I'll go ahead and add those in as well. And you can kind of see that I am a really big flipper when I do my planning, especially daily planning, because I always have to refer to my weekly or my monthly, or I am on a Wednesday and I forget I wanted to do something on a Monday, so I'll flip back to the Monday, and then I'll forget I wanted to do something on a Friday and I'll flip back to the Friday. So it's just a lot of flipping for me and just trying to get everything out of my head and onto paper. And then I will go ahead and finish up all of this. And then after all of this, I will go to my MakseLife tomorrow, and then I will go ahead and set out all of my goals, and then I'll transfer all of that to my weekly and daily pages as far as the days I plan on running, the days I plan on doing landscaping, and the days that I plan on doing any other things that are goal related for what I've set up for that week. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this, and if you have any questions about how I set things up, please feel free to reach out to me. You can leave a comment on this video, or you can find me on Instagram at Documenting Your Journey, and then I will be more than happy to reply to any DMs over there. I will probably be posting some of these spreads over the next week as well, so be sure to check out those also. And thank you again so much for hanging out with me, and I appreciate you guys watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.